Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Peterson gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Batting third, the left
at the plate, Russell Daniels. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Brandon Wagner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Volpe at second, Daniels at first, 1 gone. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Daniels. He reached on a single in his first try.
Daniels.
From the stretch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Pelota. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So striding in, Jacob Zanin.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Daniels is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. Scranton leads it 6-2.
All right, come on
so
now.
Stepping in, Russell Daniels. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
See it up and drive it, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Wagner. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he popped him up.
Drive, attaboy.
And that'll get
Around it,
down
pick
for
up
a
the ball,
base
pick
hit.
up the ball.
The throw to third.
Come on, get down, get down.
And he's
in
safe.
there.
Hey, Smith, attaboy.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon
Now
Marsh.
batting.
And their runners at the
Center
corners
field.
now.
Brandon.
Runners are at first and
Marsh.
third, one away.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now at the plate, Russell Daniels.
Now batting.
He singled his
The
last
left
time
field.
up.
Right
Yeah, and they
here.
take another
Russell.
single right here. That third base
Daniel.
coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swung on and belted. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Russell Daniels. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in and working on a terrific
Leading off
performance
for
in this
Brent
one,
Woodford.
Russell Daniels.
left field.
And we'll see if he
Right
can
here.
put together a rare 5-hit
Daniels.
performance here.
Hey, come on, now one time, right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Cue
With this
ball.
one almost
No
in the
strike.
books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brandon Wagner waits on deck.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in now, Brett Beatty. No hits in 3
Leading
tries
off
so far.
for the
He's
bat.
struck out once.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Volpe is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Rail Riders scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Davy Garcia gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. David Peterson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luke Rennie, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Leading off for Scranton.
Stepping into the box, Russell Daniels. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel.
Here it comes. Rennie has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch.
Ball. That's a real keen eye right there. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in.
Come on, run it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in to try it again. Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. And that baby's gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 28 on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Ryan
off
Cordell.
for the
He's
Mets,
0 for 1 thus
the
far.
center fielder, Ryan
The 1-2.
Cordell.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Relay.
Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Now batting, Russell
look for
Daniels.
yours now.
He
Come on,
comes
kid.
in
The
1
left
for
fielder.
2 with that home run he hit
Russell.
earlier.
Yeah, that
Daniel.
last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
The 0-1 fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
From the belt, the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Nice hit, big dog.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate
The
now,
designated
Brandon
hitter.
Marsh. A hit in
Brandon
2 tries so far.
Marsh.
The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can
Side,
get
side,
2.
side, side.
Fielded cleanly. There's 1.
Okay.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now to the plate, Jacob Zanin. And he's got runners
The
at the
left fielder,
corners here
number
with only 1
24.
gone.
Jacob.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's popped up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Striding forward now is the DH,
The batter.
Jarrett Parker.
The
He's
designated
hitless
hitter.
in 3 at-bats to this
Jarrett.
point.
Parker.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
3,
Daniels is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Jason
right
Krazan.
fielder,
He's 1
number
for
9.
2 in this one.
Jason.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Krazan.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Daniels is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Russell
Now
Daniels.
batting,
He
left
singled
fielder.
his last time up.
Russell Daniel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Runners on first with 1
Man,
down.
Get your pitch up there.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hey, wait for yours here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hard hit at third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rich Riley. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 7-2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luke Rennie earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Rail Riders, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The left fielder, Russell Daniel.
Hey, keep it going, stay hot, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Daniels is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hey, see it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Full count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Brandon Wagner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon.
Nobody out, runner on first. Weak grounder back to the mound. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Stepping up now, Russell Daniels.
Now
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Russell.
Let's go
Daniels.
right here. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Jeremy Vasquez.
The first baseman, number 8, Jeremy Vasquez.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Volpe onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, number 5, Brett Beatty.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Here we go.
Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. And we'll see
Left
what he
fielder.
can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Get your pitch.
1-0, here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Come on, let it fly right here.
To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Settling in now, Brandon Wagner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brandon
Hey,
Wagner.
let it fly. Let's go right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly hit
Get down,
toward
get
the
down, get
hole.
down. Oh, get
And
out,
he'll
get
step on
out.
the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Scranton leads it 1-0. Now at the plate, David Thompson.
Now batting, left fielder, David Thompson.
Come on, guys.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So a big moment here, and standing
Now
in
batting,
Russell
the left
Daniels,
fielder.
and he does so
Russell
representing the possible go-ahead run.
Daniels.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2. Come on, big guy. Your pitch, huh?
Here now the 2-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Dig hard. Dig hard. Go 2. Go 2. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Striding into the box, Brandon
Now
Wagner.
batting,
He could
the
really
first
use a knock here. 0 for
Brandon
3 in the game so
Wagner.
far. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
All right. Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Pulled
buddy.
high in the air out to right field. Krizan is there now to put this one away for the
Ladies and
3rd
gentlemen,
out as they'll
it's
strand
time
that
for the
potential
traditional
go-ahead run at third
7th
base.
inning
So it's 2 runs on
stretch.
2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Rich Riley.
Now batting, shortstop, Rich Riley.
Come on, guys.
In the air now out to left.
3.
Daniels has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rene Rivera.
off
No thump
for
out
the
of him
bat.
in this game so
The
far,
catcher,
as might be expected.
Rene
He's 0 for 3.
Rivera.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is under this one. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where we left
Now
off. Russell Daniels is 1 away. The runner at
Russell
first represents the
Daniels.
potential go-ahead score.
Good job.
Double
Drive him
play
in for
is
us.
in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
No strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play.
What's up, boys?
Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Get back.
Before the delivery, a check
He's
on
safe.
that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
So striding forward now, Ryan
Now
Cordell.
batting,
He's
center
hitless in
fielder,
3 at-bats to
Ryan
this point.
Cordell.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Daniels is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dan Otero earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. David Hale records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rail Riders, 5 runs, 10 hits,